Good evening, good morning, happy Saturday, happy Catterday. I'm so happy to be here. And hold on, there we go. Different attire than the normal today, so trying to figure out where to put my mic at. Welcome back to Sip and Sew. My name is Jen. I'm so happy to be here. Truly, especially after yesterday. So anyone who is returning and coming back, I'm so sorry we missed stream yesterday. There was spaghetti all over my bathroom floor. Pink spaghetti from the red ice pop that was had 2 hours before it. Mint. The feline children are very excited because there's a normally large box that we would not normally have in the kitchen. Because guess who went shopping at Mommy's house again? And hold on. And we got the good box. So we're gonna keep it easy, breezy, beautiful haul video today because no. Very quick actual sewing quilting update thing. I did get a walking foot to work on the Hurricanes quilt. So that is on the machine. I would take it off to show you, but I really don't feel like unscrewing it to screw it back on in an hour and a half. But it's there. Very exciting. I think I have to get some batting from my mom's house. I'll be back there on Monday. And I have figured out the design that I'm going to do for it. So I'm saying it out loud so I remember to do it later. I'm going to draw it out and show the camera so that way you can see what it looks like. But yeah, gosh, I feel like so much has happened in the last week. I did not upload last week's stream to YouTube. Don't ask me why. It was not a fun time. But anyways, irrelevant. So that one's not going to make it up to YouTube. This one will make it up to YouTube because I do really love my haul videos. And as my mom is cleaning through her clutter, she's finding things that she had intended to give to me previously. Oh God. Which actually worked out really, really well because we got things that we need to do about 5 other projects that have been sitting on the back burner. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. I think I'm going to show you guys what I have on the table first, and then we're going to scooch it out of the way, and then we'll go through what's actually in the box. I really have no other life updates for this week other than just my child projectile vomited all over my bathroom. It was very jarring. I've started a new schedule, which may actually affect the streaming schedule because I don't know how sustainable Fridays are going to be anymore. Or Friday mornings, it may be a Saturday morning thing like today. I don't know, but that's the fun part about being multi-hyphenated and basically being freelance in every aspect of life. We figure it out as we go. I really had nothing happen this week. Well, like trifling personal life things, but nothing that y'all don't know about. No, that's about it. Oh, if you were here in the last stream, the zipper dress that we did, it's done, it's finished, it is off to its owner. I did have to source a part for my mom's computer, so that was really exciting because she has a 2014 Dell Inspiron. What was the code? It was like 3467. She old. So I get to replace the battery on her computer, hopefully Monday, because I think the battery should be coming to my house tomorrow. So I'm very excited for that. But most of what is in the haul is sewing related stuff, a little bit of organizing things. So I think at this point we all know I love an organization system. It brings me joy. It makes me a little excited. There are patterns, there are tools, and there's frankly just some fun stuff in here. Like if we get really into it, I might go pull out the craft stuff that I got too, because I'm now the proud owner of one big girl glue gun. It takes the big sticks, not the little skinny minis, big girl ones. But this is Mr. Slug. This is probably the most important part of the haul because it makes this noise. I can't explain to you why this brings me so much joy, other than the fact that it is very, very bright colored and rainbowified, and you can put it like this and it looks really cool, and it makes this noise. I'm gonna do my best to not mess with it too much, just in case someone can't stand that sound. I don't know. But I think this is one of the greatest noises in the world. Hang on. All right, last one. We're good. The most basic organizer. Okay. Oh, hello, cat. Are you here for your close-ups? The world would love to know that you're here. Is there anything you wish to say? Do you have an opinion, sir? The people need to know. What are your thoughts? He's confused why I'm up on a Saturday. Those are his thoughts. It's just the best cat in the whole world. Okay. The orange one is somewhere, but at least we got to see the gray one today. I know, you're very confused. I know. As a sweepy man, you must be to be over here right now. Yeah. There you go. Lay down. Take a rest. Alright. Back to the fun bits. Organizer. I don't know what I'm going to put in this, but I love these types of organizers, so I picked it up. I don't know. I may redo what I've got, like, the scissors and stuff in, and use this instead. That's exactly what I'm going to do. We might do that later. Anywho, we love a good organizer. On some of the other fun bits. Oh, I do have one project update. We'll do that last. This is a rivet tool, which I didn't know I needed one of these until I started looking at the actual raincoat pattern that I have, like the old school snap yellow plastic looking raincoat. It calls for rivets. I didn't have a thing, and my mommy pulled it out of somewhere and was like, "Hey Jen, you need this thing." I got it and realized you need it, and I was like, oh, hooray for me. So it has lots of different button colors in the instructions, as it should. But we have quite a gosh dang good selection of colors here to work with. So I'm personally very excited. I don't know that I need it for any other projects right now other than the raincoat. But we have it, which is great. Better than not having it. Like the hot glue gun. You never know when you need it, but it's always good to have on hand. Now, I have about 5 different things I want to make that need elastic. And I've been holding off on them because I've been trying to conserve my funds for a little bit and rebuild the sewing funds meter. And then Mommy goes, "Hey Jen, would you like a box of elastics?" It's like, she do! It's like she actually goes and watches my YouTube videos. Imagine that. She does. So there's a lot. Oh, I also snuck these out. Cause you never know when you need a freaking eyelet clasp for them. So there's other knick-knack things in here we'll go through too. But I don't even know what this is. It's a Ray Dunn Velcro thingy. I don't know. I think this came off of a package or something, and Mom saved it because it looks cool. And it does look cool. And it feels nice. It'd probably make a decent strap for a bag. That's probably why it's in here. But yeah, no, there's almost every size of elastic you can think of. I think this is 3-inch wide. You would think I should know what 3 inches looks like right now. Ooh, 5/8 fold over elastic. Bracelets, wristbands, headbands, ponytail. Ooh, that's good. Okay, this is the most important part. This whole thing, I think, is it's either 3/4 or like 1 inch. A lot of my things, this is what it calls for. So we can actually get to working on some of those patterns now, which are included but not limited to the pants and capris for the small one. At least one of the jogger patterns that I have, the workout patterns that I've been meaning to get to, the shorts call forth the thing. Ooh, what is this Nancy's Notions thing? Why am I being stabbed? Why is this so big? Why is there a giant needle in here? Does this come with this? Look at this. I will either be calling my mother about this or she's going to see this first. I don't know. But, like, it does have an eyelid at the top. What the Also, this is fuse and gather tape, which I think is, according to Nancy's Notions, iron-on tape makes gathering and ruffles easy. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay, so if I do something with, like, crazy involved ruffles, we will be using her. There will be no questions asked. If I forget, one of you please kindly say something. I bet this was supposed to be stabbing into something else to keep it from falling apart. The rest of this looks like pretty standard elastic outside of that, except for this is corded elastic, which I think I actually need this for a pair of pants anyways, but it's heckin' stretchy. I don't know if it's going to be too big or not, so we'll have to evaluate that when we get there. Oh, there's more pins in this. Okay, this must have been holding something together, so we're just gonna... Are you sharp? Kind of. Not really. Okay, now, the other little trinket things that were in this box that I stuck in there. So, my Grammy, my mom's mom, and further extended family on that side, they've been making clothes and quilts and stuff for freaking forever. And my mom has a bunch of tags you can put in clothes that have my grandma's name on them. Now, I love them. We're saving them for nostalgia's sake, but, like, I can't really put in my own things because my name is not Ruth. But I found these. I am making the broad assumption that Grammy acquired them, bought them from somewhere, and there's two different types in here, but one has chickens on them. It says handmade just for you. Freaking cute. Freaking love chickens. And the other one says this item was handmade with special care just for you. The U in red, because, like, heckin' important. So I'm gonna start using this for some things for the small one, and then also things that I end up posting on the internet to sell, because that is coming up sooner rather than later at the rate I would like to do things. But for, I'm not even gonna put them back in there because they'll get lost. They're gonna set to the side. There's also this super cute little thimble charm that was apparently made in England, according to the back, and was $2 at time of purchase. Washable and dry cleanable. So thank you for, what company made this? JHB International. Thank you for putting so much care into your product. It just looks old. I have no idea where, but I grabbed it. Children, absolutely not. Not what we're doing business stream. Thank you. No. I grabbed it because it reminded me of Grammy. She had the most amazing thimble collection. So her and Grandma's Honor used to take lots and lots and lots and lots of camper trips. They had a big standalone camper. And me and cousins, we usually got to go on trips during the summer and whatnot. And usually wherever we went, Grammy would get a thimble from somewhere. And I have one that's, where is it from? The Smithsonian. I have to find, it's in my room. I swear, I haven't lost it. It's not out here because it's a pretty thing and I don't want small animals / child to cart it all over the place. So it is up and away. But she had, like, it was a whole little, I say little, but it was like 3 or 4 things this big, and each of the little sections in them would only hold like 1, maybe 2 thimbles for some of the bigger ones. But you could fit so many thimbles in that thing, and I loved it because it was just cool. Like thimbles are useful. Like they are good for like hand stitching things. But they're also really fun to collect. And like in my little daydream world, when I have like the space to in energy and finances to just collect little kitschy things like that, I might have so many thimbles. I also had a family friend that was really into collecting salt and pepper shakers, so they are also on the eventual random things I will just always collect list. And mugs. I love weird mugs. This is also from this is from Easy International. Never mind. This company's from New Jersey. This is for something pattern related for quilts? Question mark? Mom kind of explained it to me and I kind of understood, but I didn't really understand, so I'm gonna have to look it up later. But it is something quilting related. The way she worded it, it sounded like I could cut that, but I don't think that's the case. I think I'm supposed to template it out. What was this thing? Cross stitch pattern. For it's 3 little bird houses. It's very cute. I love doing cross stitch. I'm like diving into doing sewing stuff right now, but I do truly love doing cross stitch stuff too. And this is 3 different. It's from the Prairie Schooler, so I imagine this is something that beginners use, especially like kids if they're trying to learn how to cross stitch words and like get their lettering down. But it's 3 different Christmas things. It's Oh Christmas Tree, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, like the first chunk, and the part of the nativity scene where the animals were laying around the manger. It's pretty cute. But this is literally just a pattern book. So the patterns are on the inside, and it has suggested colors. Nothing very hardcore and specific at the bottom, but just like a rust, a green, a light green. So I like that because that means I can get picky with it without worrying about like mucking it up. And then other book thing, because I am going to attempt doing machine quilt stitching. These are continuous patterns. This book is questionably old. Let's see if there's a date on the inside. It's by Beezy Learning. There are so many different learning companies as well. Okay, this is copyrighted 2004. So this book is 22 years old. But the purpose of it being, like, the reason it's called continuous is these are patterns where you can start stitching and you just keep going. No stop, only go. Which is great. Now, what I'm doing for the big quilt will not be continuous. It's going to be in chunks, but that's okay. It's also my first one, so more room for error, I think. But I grabbed this because I saw this and I love the pattern. And if you follow the stitch line, like I think if you start like right here, you do leaf, flower comes out to a leaf, another petal comes out to a leaf, flower, poof, off to the next flower. And that's just so cool to me. It's just so stinking cool. So there's a lot of different patterns in here. Some of them are only 1 page, like, what is this? I'm not showing you that because it looks weird. Oh, there's a freaking dinosaur one. Look at this dinosaurs. You can quilt such dinosaurs on a continuous pattern on your quilt. And that's really freaking cool. Okay. We make plans now. So that's that. I have one more organizing thing. That's technically 5. It's got birds on it, and it's very spring coated, but I love the greens that are on it, and I do love birds. What does it say in here? All things grow with love, which is very true. But they're nested boxes. There's a bunch in here. Oh, wrong way. Love grows here in this really pretty blue. Hopefully the camera lens is not. There we go. I'm like watching out on OBS and Twitch over in the corner. One day we'll have a different setup. Good things take time, which is something I do have to remind myself. So some of these I got as pure just like loving reminders. And Jesus Christ, I forgot my box over here. Okay. Live life in full bloom. And last but not least, I think this is the last one. Yes. Let your dreams blossom. So, very inspirational, which are things that I do need on occasion. Oh, this has got a butterfly on the front. And they're all magnet closed, which is great. Well, this box says good things, so I'm gonna have to put good things only in that one. No dirty little secrets. But I'm going to use them for organizing things. I don't know what things. Do we have lots of things to organize with now? And there's plenty over there and it needs to be. It's getting a little janky. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting really janky. I am acquiring more patterns that I know what to do with, so I'm probably gonna have to get some other systems in that basket to put them in. Some of this will probably go towards different yarn projects. Or storage for like these things. The knickknacks. So I love my knickknacks, but I love my knickknacks to be sorted and ordered. Before I pull out the big box, I did want to show you guys this. Scooch this over just a scooch. So I've been working on crocheting this tank top. I finally got the front piece done, or front back piece, whatever. I got the first half done. It is literally 2 sheets of crochet, and they will be stitched together into a top. I'm pretty excited. So I stitched this in a medium. I think with washing and stretching it will be just fine. But I don't like super loose fitting, like, okay, I like my loose fitting sweaters because they're sweaters. I want it to feel baggy so I can like pretend, but most other things I prefer them to be more form fitting, so instead of stitching a large I stitched a medium. But that's coming along really well. And honestly, I should show you guys this. My half double crochet stitches are coming in really stinking good. I'm actually genuinely impressed because my stitching was not this good 6 months or a year ago. And the models for this, because it's the, oh, I closed the tab out. I can't remember where it was from. Anywho, I'll probably post it on Blue Sky or add it in my story with a picture of this. What the pattern is. But it's relatively simple. And truly, once I got the knack of it, the only thing that takes time is actually building up the length of it. Which is understandable. Now, the big boy. The big boy's got a lot of stuff in it. I like how the camera jiggles when I put it down. Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna have to do the most exciting thing first. Because it's at the top. But I love a vintage pattern. I love when my measurements fit a vintage pattern. This is a 2018 reprint vintage pattern. And it's a Vogue. And it's in my size. And is that not just the coolest looking pattern? Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't love how the sleeve caps look on the short sleeve, but I freaking love this long sleeve. Like, it's, what a baddie, an icon, a goddess. I'm gonna make this. I don't know when I'm gonna make this, but I'm gonna make this. Probably, because I'm thinking about my body composition and my workouts and stuff. When would be a reasonable time to make this? This might be a winter project to have ready by spring. That's a good plan. That's the plan, and we're sticking to it. But oh my god, that's a freaking Vogue pattern. I'm stoked because I have started to like consider the concept of getting bougie things. the more patterns that I just do. Like, I love my McCalls, I love my simplicity, don't get me wrong, but like, it's Vogue. Anyways, questionably, the small one will fit this. I mean, it is a romper, so you got like room with the ties and stuff, and she's like huffing around between an 8 and a 10. But it's a mommy-daughter pattern. I love matchy stuff. I love having matching patterns for me and my child. It brings me so much joy. It's something that I had low-key daydreamed about when I started doing this. I've got another one, I think, either here or there's another one at Mom's house, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. But this, good, love. I also, because fall is coming, winter is coming, like, I know it's several months away, but I'm like, I already put up some of my Halloween decorations. I have pastel pumpkins on my piano right now. I'm holding on for dear life. This super cool skirt pattern, and I've looked at this before at Mom's house, and I don't know why, but this is the year that it just spoke to me and was like, you actually really like this. And I'm like, you know what? I do like this a lot, because it's giving Stevie Nicks. It's giving a good time in the fall. So that will be a do sooner rather than later pattern for surezies. Off to the side with that. My child wouldn't let me walk out of the house with this. It's patterns for geese, for yard geese. For a yard goose. I don't own a yard goose, but I now feel compelled to acquire one because I have Grammy's original patterns my Grammy used to have. And it does have flags on the back too, but I'm less worried about the flags, more worried about the fact that there's a cow pattern. There's a cow pattern for the goose. So that'll be fun to get into. This, I think, has been cut by Grammy at some point. I'm going with Grammy because it is from 1977. It's from 1977. Let that sink in. This is just, it's organizing things. Set of accessories with, okay, it says there's red iron-on transfer in here. I highly doubt the red iron-on transfer is still in here. We'll pull out the instructions and look. I doubt it, but we're gonna look. Also, this pattern was a whopping $1.75. Take that to the bank. Oh my god, the letters are still in here. Never mind, it must not be cut. Oh, come on, come here. I'm just curious what letters we have. Like, do we just have one of everything from the standard alphabet? I think so. Come on, come out. I don't want to take the whole thing apart. There we go. Okay. Who knows how well this will iron on? It's from 1977, but it was in here. So, like, that's a heckin' score. And it looks like all the letters are doubled. And we have, oh my god, words have escaped me. We have exclamation points and crap at the bottom. Anyways, transfer stamps once on most light or dark fabrics using wool heat. That means freaking hot. This is printed side placed against fabric when stamping. Okay, yeah, I knew that because otherwise your letters wouldn't be the right way around. Can't wait to tell Mom that one. Holy cow. All right. So just to give you a rough around of what's, god, this is so old. I haven't seen a pattern with blue ink in it yet. I don't think. All the ones I have are just in black. So exciting news. So cool. Oh, Grammy would be so happy right now, I think. Okay, I don't have to unfold it all the way. So this is just a glimpse of all the different things that are in this one pattern, okay? Like, you've got a dress thing. Crap, what are they called? I can't think of the name of it now. But there's a bag in here, and there's like those little fold-up wallet things. There's so much stuff in here. can make so much stuff. And what do you know? I'm pretty sure this calls for a rivet snap, which is going to go great with the rivet snap we talked about 10 minutes ago. Heck yeah. One of these is eyeglass carrier, which is great because I don't use the carrier for my glasses. So maybe something personal would encourage me to actually put them away. But yeah, from the best I can tell, this has not been cut. So this is a quote-unquote fresh 1977 McCall's pattern. Huzzah. And then this one might also be uncut just because of how flat it is. I can't say Grammy was a whiz at putting them back in there cut. What the... Okay, this is from 1971. This is so cool. Okay, so this is pinafores and aprons. And this is for size smalls. That being said, it's a tie-based thing. And even if I can't make it for myself, I'm going to make this for other people because it's just... It's from the 70s. What are you going to do? We're going to use it. Okay, some of this is not sewing related at all. Like, I don't think you want to see chicken soup for the soul word lines. Okay. The Quilter's Pocket Reference. Easy guide to yardage and more. I can't think of a reason to not have this. There's also a note section in the back. Yardage shopping list. And there's a random ruler. A 6-inch. Ooh, reduction enlargement percentages. Mitred binding. Oh, that's what it's called. We found it. Okay. So on that Disney quilt that I did where I was like doing the weird tucks and stuff, apparently it's called mitred binding. Huh. Oh, but this is cool though. Okay, so it does have a different thing for like the ending binding to make sure it tucks up really pretty. That was a good grab because I think this was on the way to the yard sale or the trash bin. Bordered links. Yep, okay. Here's a picture of what it actually looks like finished. But that's what I did with the Disney quilt. I just didn't know what it was called. But now we know it has a name. It has a name, it has a thing, which is great. Excuse me. Oh, yardage for quarter square triangles, yardage for quilt backs. It's got Queen King. This will be helpful for me and my cousin because she likes to make really big quilts. That's good soup. Okay, this is an applique pattern. So it's called Winter Nights. This is what it looks like when it's done-ish. This is one of those things where you get the pattern, then you go get the different fabrics that you want, and you will have something like this by the time you're done. But it is a wall hanging applique sewing situation. So my mom and her dad, grandpa, went to a sewing convention. And mom saw this and picked it up and never made it. And I was like, okay, well, I will pick up the mantle and make this. Because I do think it's really pretty. Oh, there's another pattern in here. At least one more. Okay, this is another thing that my child looked at and was like, oh my god. We need to have this. Because of course that's what happens whenever I go to my mom's house. So this part of the haul, it's just animal baskets. My 5-year-old's thought process was we could make baskets for her friends, and I was like, you know what, kid, when I get the stuffing to do this, we can make that happen, because they are genuinely mostly polyester filled. There's only like 3 things that require cardboard, and it's like the duck bill and I think the ears maybe. It doesn't require much, but I was like, you know what, all right. It's gonna take a while to get there, but we'll get there. There's a lot of stuff in here. Also, I'm sorry if I'm saying a lot. My brain is not with it today. So this is apparently a thing that I didn't know was a thing. So there are things called Celtic spirals, which are apparently bias tape done in some kind of swirly situation. And this is a kit to make them. So up here is what the actual thing looks like. Celtic swirls. And it's just a bunch of metal rods with the measurements for, like, I think it's essentially like making bias tape, and then you're using it to make these Celtic swirls. And I love different quilt designs from different areas. I think it's great. So I am, one day we're going to play with this, and it'll be a good time. There's 2 packs of these things. Okay, I pulled them both out. These I'm very excited for. They're pattern keepers from Nancy's Notions, and all it is Ziploc bags to put your pattern pieces in. And it sounds like a silly thing to be excited for, but you have no idea. You have no idea. So the reason I'm so freaking excited for this right now is just I am going through a lot of, especially the kids' patterns, instead of actually cutting out the pieces, especially when there's room to grow in them. I'm putting it on transfer paper, cutting out the transfer paper and using that. These are about to be so helpful because I can actually take those transfer patterns, and instead of trying to shove them all back into the original fold, I put it on this with a Sharpie label. Done. We move on with our lives. Also stuff that's cut out that I'm not ready to put together yet. Great time. Okay, this needs to move down so I have space on the table. Not sewing related twinkle twinkle starlights that I will probably hang up somewhere in here around for aesthetic purposes. So I love twinkle lights. I think this is iron safe. I can't remember what Mom said it's for. But I think it's for I'm trying to imagine a situation where I would use this. Like if I'm trying to fold over the edge of something, I need to make sure I'm only folding it over a certain amount before I press it. Probably this thing. I can't remember what Mommy said these things are. These are something quilting related. I can't remember what she said they are, but they're weighted and they feel really cool. Could probably be used as a weapon if thrown/slung hard enough. But I like them and they're pretty and they make me happy. So here they are. Ah, yes, tools. Very, very good tools that I do actually kind of need. These are hem clips. And I have 2 different styles. One is kind of just like a slick fold. The cooler one, because it comes in pretty colors, is a clip. And I don't know how well these are going to show. Maybe the pink one, or there's gold one in here. And they're called Hummingbird. Pat pending hummingbirds. Interesting. So they're hem clips. So when I'm doing dresses or skirts or something and I'm trying to make sure the hem is even all the way around, even a pant leg, this has your inches on it. And so you fold it up, you clip it, you make sure your hem lines up with whatever you need, and then you just all the way around. So we have a whole baggie of these. Hella useful. Will never go out of style. Okay, I think we're getting to the bottom of the thing now. We also have assorted pattern weights. So these are honestly really useful shapes. There's a curved one. Didn't know that was going to be a thing. 2 short flat ones, also useful. I love my little squares. Sometimes when I'm cutting out stuff with a curve, that is hella helpful. Oh, and there's also an angled one. And my favorite ones are these. It's shaped like an iron on the shaped like an iron, and then these are shaped like scissors. Look at it. they're just pattern weights, but they're so cool. These are not as heavy as those. Interesting, because these are actually metal. Those are plastic with filling in them. But anywho, we are thankful and we carry on. And since I am going to be machine quilting things, I forgot I was going to need bobby pins. Bobby pins have been supplied in 2 different sizes. We've got itty bitty babies, and we've got, I don't know, regular size. Either way, very excited about that. And y'all don't care about that. Sticky note, sticky note. I'm a whore for a sticky note set. Plus these have little owls on them. And I am forever needing to just randomly write stuff down, so you'll never catch me saying no to a sticky note or stationery in general. And then this, I thought I had one somewhere out in the universe, but it's just a sewing and knitting gauge. It only goes 1 to 6, but it can kind of serve that same purpose of figuring out like your hem before you fold it over when you're trying to line up squares and stuff. The fact that I've gone this long without one, insanity. Okay, the last 3 teeny tiny little things in here. I saved the best for last. One is a dressmaker pencil in pink. And the little scrubber at the top is just to help erase your life problems, but it's pink. I couldn't help myself. Doesn't make clothes right now. Come on. There's this very interesting border collie applique with the Santa hat. The camera is doing him a lot of favors. It looks weird, so I took it home. And then the best thing, in my humble opinion, it is an iron-on fabric piece. And I don't know what it's going to go on, but it will go on something in the foreseeable future. And it says, "Why is being this fabulous so hard? Why is being this fabulous so hard?" Truly, I've never seen anything more gen-coded in my life than this right here. The only thing that would make it better is if she's a brunette, but honestly, doesn't matter, don't care. Because, like she said, why is it so hard? It shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard. Actually, I have this self-soothing statement that I use a lot when, like, I am particularly trifled by life. And, like, my bestie would like probably like if I had a like idle dialogue in a video game, this would probably be what it said most of the time. And I always say, I am too pretty. I'm too pretty to feel like crap, or I am too pretty for this mess. Usually there's expletive there, but you get the picture. Like, I'm too pretty for this. Too pretty for this. And I just feel like that goes very well in line with my to prove for this logic. So I'm excited about it. We're gonna organize some of this stuff because that somehow only took up an hour of time. I was talking really fast today though. But we're gonna reorganize a couple of these things. I think we're gonna start with the bin with the scissors in it and transfer it over into this black container because it'll probably look a little bit better. And then we can figure out what we're gonna do with all the patterns I've been collecting. I gotta tell you guys, I'm so excited about the elastics. That saved me a lot of time, effort, and finances. Oddly expensive thing to purchase, elastics. For the little that you get sometimes. Oddly expensive. Oh yes, the blue sky. Honestly, if y'all aren't following me on Blue Sky, I would highly recommend it. That's usually where a lot of my like random day-to-day update things go. I'm just gonna shuffle around and get what we need to do this. Like a lot of my just general things. If there's like an emergency, like last night I couldn't stream, goes on there first. Yeah, also, the Substack. I made my first Substack post on Wednesday. And it was literally just like an introduction to who I am as a person. Make sure these hoes know what it is. I think I'm gonna put fabric scissors at the back and then put some of the other weird stuff at the front. Oh, I did get a fresh pair of fabric scissors. Like, listen to this. Hold on. Oh, I love the sound. Untouched. In comparison to these old fabric scissors. Like, these just sound like they need some WD-40 or something. I don't know. Anywho, these are truly old. Like, I doodled on this when I was, I don't know, in puberty and angry at everything. Straight up not having a good time. These probably need to go up there too because there are pinking shears. Fabric related, 100%. Okay, well, my green scissors have gone AWOL. They're somewhere. They are around. And then I do have, these are really good for trimming stuff really close to the tip. They're just a little curved. They almost look like surgical scissors we used to have at the animal hospital. Pen, tiny scissors. This I need to get blades for. It's just a, have I ever shown you guys this? It's a mini version of the big one. I just like using the big one, but the little one would be easier to use for some pattern things. I think, do I want to put my hooks in here? Maybe. My crochet hooks. As I am using them more often now. I finally got over my whole thing about, because I had a mental thing about, it's hot outside, I can't crochet, and then I was looking at my crochet yarn options and they were like, we're literally okay for winter and springtime, so we're doing it. I think I am, because my yarn bag is, she's not looking too hot. It needs some love. It needs some love. Fabric bond needs to go not in this anyways. Serger thread. Oh, what else is in here? That's the thing, when I don't have, like, when I don't have what I feel like is adequate organizing stuff, stuff ends up everywhere. And my solution is always just get more organizing things. Whether that's the right solution or not, I don't know. But I think I'm going to throw this thing away because it pissed me off so bad. Yeah. Trash. That was an unfortunate string of events. Okay. Chalk. I have a love-hate relationship with this stuff being in this box. I kind of want to take them out, but I don't really have a small enough thing to put all of my little chalks in. Box, it's gonna have to go in something else. That goes with the iron. This goes with the iron. Okay, the tape. This is kind of important. I have like 2 different screwdrivers I keep over here for the sewing machine. It's important. Okay, yes. This is much more reasonable to try and get the scissors out of. Excuse me. That is done. That is organized. It is good. This... because that'll actually fit over on that better anyways. I think I will put the iron back in here for right now. Ooh. Yes. Okay. The caddy is going to, for right now, get the weights, get the iron, chalk, just go right back in there. This is gonna go with the seam ripper because I'll probably use those at the same time. Put those in there right now. Okay. Alrighty. Oh my knee. Promise I'm only falling apart a little bit. Only sometimes. Oh, this stinking relic. I have to charge it. And apparently they are still the mathematician's standard as far as calculators go. But I have a TI-84 teal blue calculator. It was my sister's. I had the thick black one. What did I have? Like an 80. I think I had an 80 or an 81. And then by the time she needed it, the 84 was the newest thing, I think. Clearly it's blue, but freak out the cool color. But I'm not going to show you the inside of the yarn bag because it looks terrible. Kind of just threw a bunch of stuff in here because it was all living in my Murloc bag. But it needed to be washed, and then I started using that for my personal stuff. And that's the quilt I meant to start on. Who knows? We might find some fun stuff while we're in here, like my random knitting needles that I have exactly 2 sizes of, which is not serving a whole lot of purpose right now. Oh, I need to find a better sock pattern. I tried making socks for my kid, and I went to go do the heel closure. Biscuits. And it was not. It was not. Is the best I can give you. It was just a whole thing. I couldn't figure out how to get it not as tight. Because it was just, ouch, it was just slip stitches. And I mean, I was trying my gosh darndest to make those suckers not so freaking tight, and it just was not in game plan. But the good news is I still have a ton of the yarn I was using for it. So we will definitely revisit the socks another day. Let's see. Good pen, other hook. I am missing hooks. They better be in here. They are. There's just a lot of stuff in here. Kind of became a dump bag. Oh, my little whale thing with my needles on it. This is for that. I don't think I want the actual knitting needles in there, because they're just so big. I do need these. I had the green one sitting up here. I was fiddling with it. I can go over there too. Is there even lead in this? No, trash. Oh, and my multicolor pen. How could I forget that existed? Okay, thank goodness. That's like one bag I kind of sort of knock out. Maybe I should just put it in there. Jill, you're my pretty dog. You're a pretty dog. Do you have anything you need to tell the people? Excellent. My dog needs to use the outside. Please hold. The tip taps are very exciting. And please enjoy the outside ambiance. It's loud out here. Yeah, if you needed any indication that I live in the South, here you go. I gotta tell y'all, it is so muggy out here. I would compare it to like when there's a really heavy fog and it kind of feels like you're walking through a cloud. That's what the humidity feels like right now. Like you just walk outside and it just feels moist. Come on, pretty dog. Excellent. Back to the fun bits. Fudge cookies. What was I working on? Oh, I left the light on. I'll get it in a minute. Okay, I think we need the boxes. I think we need the boxes for the crochet stuff. Yeah. So I have, what do I have social media wise now? I have this, and I have, just lay these out so I can figure out what size I actually want. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I use Blue Sky really for updates. The Substack is, it's a little bit of everything. So I am putting stuff about sewing on there because this, again, trying to make this my lifestyle. I just want the price sticker off the bottom. Thank you. But I also am learning how to code. I am well on my way to finishing my first round of PostgreSQL, which is very exciting. I'm loving it. I'm at the part in the lesson structure where we're creating databases and creating tables and then putting stuff in the tables and editing what's in the tables. So we're getting into the fun bits, right? Just so you guys can see what's happening. I'm going to use the smallest one for the knitting needles. Yeah. I just don't want to put them in that other organizing thing. You gotta like coil them up. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be the weird stuff box. But yeah, it's going really well. And then I had the brilliant thought of, I can't remember if I said this last week or not, but I had the brilliant thought of within my PG admin, because that's the program that I'm using to run everything. I had the brilliant thought that I could and probably should make my own database and table stuff for the sewing things and for my life and to organize my life. Like companies use this stuff to organize their employees and logins and all this other kind of faff. Why shouldn't I use it for my own? And I can make it my own. I can do exactly how I want it to, and then I don't have to rely on like a Google Calendar or something, because I got it. I can't. I love the idea of hand writing, just writing down with pen and paper what I need to get done. I love the idea. I love the concept. The tactile sensation attached to the remembering part of the brain. It's very good. I understand the logic. I love it. I think it's great. However, it does require me to actually write it down, which is problematic. I don't spend a lot of time writing things down anymore unless it's a grocery list or budgeting stuff. That requires some writing on my part. But I am always on the computer. Right? It is incredibly simple for me to sit on here and type some things up, hit enter, and muck about my life. So that being said, making my own database table starting to sound like the right call. And I've just about got all the information that I need to make that happen, which is pretty solid. So I'll be making, like, my thoughts are a weekly schedule table, a table just for commissions where I can mark off that they're done and stuff, when they need to be due by, what have you, personal projects, my daily things that have to get done, like posting to Blue Sky, uploading to YouTube, doing my day job, and then also just a monetary one of what I've actually gotten done, what I need to do for the week. And having it, I don't know, having it in that type of system, just, it feels like the right call. It feels like a good move. And then on top of that, I will actually have a profile to show people. You know, people go, oh, well, what kind of SQL work have you done? I can go, actually, I made my own stuff for me. Here you go. And then share with the class. And that excites me. That brings me a lot of joy to know that I am on the verge of being able to do that for my, because from what I've seen in perusing the Reddit forums, is when you're going for jobs like that, they're always going to ask you for your portfolio. They want to see what you can do. And I can download like local databases for stuff, what have you, and play around with it. Which is all well and good, but it's not, to me, it's not the same. If I were hiring someone for that position where I need a portfolio, that wouldn't do it for me. I would be very disappointed. So I think it's gonna be good. I have spare needles in this thing. I'm not taking them out of this because this is for traveling, and I usually use it for my embroidery stuff, which is going to stay in this baggie for right now, but now it just has the embroidery things in it. I think I'm actually gonna toss my little yarn things into a big basket for right now. Temporary, while I'm mucking about with other things. Okay. What did I just put in that other box? I must be losing my mind. Because I swear I put something in another box, but I didn't. I think I was putting stuff in the bag. Anywho, so this has the knitting needles. And that's it. That's all that's going to live in here. Knitting needle stuff. Okay. I think I was thinking about this other box. I don't have that many little applique things like this, but I would like them to all be in one spot. I wonder if I should just have a box that's just for the weird things. Like this, the dog, the thimble. What other tools can fit in this? Oh, you know what? Quilting stuff. There we go. Because the quilting stuff's not actually that big. That. Well, the Celtic bias thing. No, that's too long. Okay. Then we go up a size. Shnoop. Perfect. Alright. Extra quilting things are going to go in this one. I wonder. No, because I well and truly want the applique things to go somewhere else. No, I don't want the books to go in there. The books need to find their own home somewhere else. Will this slide in there? It will. Alright. We're making some headway now. Okay. Book thing. Actual book things are going to need to go on the actual bookshelf. This is going to go with the books. I'm actually just going to slide it into the continuous stitches thing for right now because I don't want it to get messed up. I will cry. Okay, the embroidery things. These are going to go in a different box in my room because I have a box for this tucked out of the way. I wonder if the patterns would fit in that box. Okay, temporarily. Let's just stick those in there for right now. Oh, you know what? I think I can fit all my patterns into the clear tub with the red lid. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Bubby, if you think you can lay in that thing, I'll allow it. Alright, we're gonna pull the yarn out of that. We're gonna get that stuff. Oh, I need to remember to take that book back to the library this week or next week. I have to log online and look. God, it was down there. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, and while we're here, as I find cutout things, I'm going to put them into an actual pattern keeper bag. Mercy. Okay. We're going to try and put the patterns in this and get them out of that blue crate. We're going to organize it kind of, I think. We're going to put the kids' stuff at the front, my stuff at the back. Or my stuff in the middle. Weird stuff at the back. Terrific. Kid stuff. The stuff that I know does not fit her can go at the very, very back because those things will be for certain making and selling at this point. Like this one, this one, this one, this one. This one does fit right now. Y'all, I'm so sorry about the yawning. I am truly, genuinely exhausted. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys this, did I? Maybe. I got really excited for that sea dress pattern. Whoop. I like it. Anyways. So in here, heckin' baby. Oh, this applique sweater thing. Accessory, pant thing. That sweater thing that I bought. Leggings. Other sweater. Other sweater. I really like sweaters. Halloween stuff. To the not quite back. Another sweater. But a men's version. Another hoodie thing. If y'all can't tell, I love a freaking hoodie. Dress, dress, skirt, dress, dress. What is this? Oh, the Crazy Eights pattern thing. Quilt thing. There we go. Okay. I must have tossed something. What is in here? Oh, I don't think I ever showed you guys this. This McCall's romper pattern. This pattern might be too big for me, so this might go into the things that go to other people. Pile. Actually, I don't even know if I can fit the leg width here anymore because my quads are huge. I don't know, maybe because the bust is, this goes up to a 24 wide. The bust is a 46, although I think I'm down to 44 now. Never mind. Nice to be able to use this one. So I'm gonna hold on to it. But this one can stay in the fancy bags. It's been here for a long time. Had it for a long time. I made one romper with it, and I loved it, and then it fell apart. So it's definitely time to try it again. Vogue dress. Mommy daughter thing. This is going to go towards the front because that's going to be a 2-for-1. Right there. Oh, this is what I need to take a pattern out of. Pull that back out. Stevie Nicks skirt. Goose. Geese. Everything. Okay. Alright, so this pattern, the template I cut out for the flower power dress, this is going to get folded up and put into a pattern keeper bag. At least that chunk is. Well, I don't know, because I need some of these for that too. Because some of the pattern pieces for that dress, you also use it for the other ones. But I'd rather have to pull it out of that than risk losing it in here, keeping them separate or what have you. Oh, I love being able to just automatically put stuff to work. I'll just fit in here a long ways. Do I not have to fold? Oh, I just didn't have to do any extra folding. Hell yeah. Alright, this is. We're gonna try this pattern, hopefully. This is a Simplicity $97.99. S $97.99, size 10. Bam. It's on there. Huzzah! And this will still just go into the basket. I think I got it. This might be another early night, y'all. Like heckin' early. Actually, heckin' early. Now the question is, will it close? Because if it doesn't close, then we're gonna have to take it out and do it again. I'll lay it differently. So they're not going to fit in here sideways, will they? Ooh, they might. Because the top's just giving me a little bit of trouble, so I'm going to turn them long ways. See if I can get them in there that way. I'll take you out for a second. And honestly, my biggest driving force behind doing this is I don't know, I like boxes to be closed. I can forgive like the scissor organizer things, that stuff I use frequently. But stuff like patterns where I'm not using all of them all of the time, it just doesn't make sense for them to be in an open container like that. Alright, I think I can. What I am deciding right now is I am done acquiring patterns for some time. Oh, come on, baby. I know you can close. Oh, apparently this is technically a bow box. More you know. Because it's just protruding, like, just enough. Got it. Okay. It's not bad enough for me to be concerned. Huzzah! The patterns are encased. Ouch. Okay. So that's done. That's done. I think I'm gonna put the pattern minders in here too. No, because I'm not gonna use them for quilting stuff that much. Alright, we're gonna set that to the side for right now. Let's see. Oh, cupcake thing. That should fit in there. I think we're gonna use this other skinny one for all the knick-knack things. Or you know what? I'm gonna switch it up and put the knitting stuff in the slightly bigger one, so the needles have some room to spread out. Because I will probably be putting more stuff in this. Nah, because I'm not going to use the knitting needles to do those socks. Because then I don't think the band in between the needles is short enough for it to be a reasonable experience. But tags going in here. Eyelets, this. Where'd that puppy dog go? Here you are. I want to put this in here, but I also don't want to fold it up. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine if I roll it properly, okay. Oh, preheat garment area. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take it off the paper so it'll fit in there. I'm going to rip the tiny bit of instructions off the back because they are actually important. So this can fit in there. Because the instructions say to preheat the garment stuff, and I never had to do all that. So we're gonna hold on to it. I think that's it for that one for right now. Alright, the only pattern that I didn't get in there was this giant freaking windcoat pattern. And that's okay. I don't think there's a reasonable way I can get this in there. But maybe. Ouch. Maybe if I squish it. Is there any squish room? There is if I wish really hard. Yes. Woo, she's bursting. But she's closed. That is what I care about in the immediate moment. I am gonna let those things hit the trash pile. Oh, will these fit in that thing? Maybe. Yes. Okay, so all the smaller quilt things have made it into a box. This did not. And it's still not. It's just huge. Okay. Let me get some of the trash stuff out of the way because I'm getting a little just overwhelmed here. Okay. Okay, so I've got 2 bigger boxes left. I don't know what should go where. The elastics are gonna live in their shoebox. They're happy there, they love it there, that's where they're gonna stay. My pen can go over there though. I think I'm just gonna be naughty and put these back in the bag for right now, because they truly should go in my room in the thing. Just gonna get back in there for right now. Might be naughty and put them in. Okay, this is gonna go back in the basket. This is gonna go in the basket. These need to go in. Maybe I will put these in the quilt room. So they're not gonna make sense in there. Unless they'll slide in the little one. Which maybe. Oh, they will. Excellent. Sticky notes can go over here. Lights are somewhere else. I do not need the instructions for that anymore. That is mostly empty roll of tape. Let's see, this thing was trash. These can go to the bookshelf. Okay. Gosh, I think that's about everything we can put away for the night, y'all. That can go in there for right now. Fabric bond. I'm going to put in with the elastics. That's probably when I'll need it next. That needs to go to my room. I'm going to take the word finds thing to my room, and the twinkle lights are going to go that way later. Mr. Slugman. Slugman needs a home. Ooh, you know what? I think I can fit this caddy inside of that now, so that'll save some space. This is... Oh my god, part of that pattern. Of course it came off. Floofed around. Okay, and the microphone stuff's gonna go back in that thing, so that'll make my life easier. It's not the end of the world. I thought like one of the pieces of the transfer paper escapes. I just don't feel like having to do it twice if I don't have to. Know what I mean? Okay, I think we can just about call that square for the evening, y'all. Stick this bias tape back in this basket. Measurements. I do have to do other little nitpick cleaning over in that corner, but it is not something to bother you lovely people with on this fine evening. Oh, it's 4th of July today, isn't it? I forgot. Can't really tell you that I celebrate too much. But we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. I've got most of the table cleared off. I'm also probably just gonna put the table away tomorrow. I am I'm bushed. But it's been real. It's been fun. We got a lot of stuff reorganized, so now I gotta mill about over there. Figure that out tomorrow. But anyways, this will be getting uploaded to YouTube at some point on Saturday. Probably close to the morning time. I don't know. But thank you everyone who stopped in. It's been a blast. Be on the lookout for updates on if the stream time will change. Maybe, maybe not. I'll decide next week. I'll decide another day. Who knows? But Blue Sky for updates, Substack for the other stuff. Storygraph if you're curious what I'm reading or what I'm going to read next. I think that's about it. I'm going to let the music slow down for you guys, but I appreciate everyone who stopped in, and thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night and a fabulous, fabulous weekend.